Question: Who plays the drummer boy? Who on your
It's
in your
my
stage?
son.
I
It's my
thought
son.
so. I
Yeah,
thought
yeah,
so.
it's my
Okay.
son. It's Phoenix is his name. He's my middle
Right.
boy, and he. If you were to rewind back nearly 5 years ago, actually,
That's right.
we were doing a music video for this song, the Little Drummer Boy, and as we were doing it, we were trying to think through, well, like who should be the Little Drummer Boy? We wanted to have this kind of kid act it out, and so we started looking around. There were some other drummers that we knew that were young. And then one day I was just like, hey, Phoenix, let's go outside and, just mess around with the drums just a little bit. And one day he kind of got a rough idea of what to do. And then I started, most of the progression isn't really that hard. It's just about the accents. But
Exactly.
if a kid doesn't understand the accents and how to play it and they can't hear it, they may not be able to get it for, a number of years. And I just said, hey, listen to what I'm doing. And so then I just said, could you do it back to me? And he did it. And so at that point, it was just like, okay, let's come practice every couple of days. Let's come, we'll practice every day for a few days. And then I took a video of it and sent it to my brother Ben, who was directing the film, and my brother Joel. And I said, hey, man, I think this is going to work out. And so that's kind of what got him hooked. And he is a lover of the drums. He
Fantastic.
absolutely loves it. And
We need
he,
more
if he
Christian
wants to,
drummers.
that's right. I've said to him before, I was like, if you want to be great, you can be. You have the gift. And now it's about how much time you want to put into it.
That's right. That's fantastic. Because I mean, it is fascinating. I have a daughter who's actually in the music industry herself and just
Yeah.
absolutely love it. And I think that having more people like that. And so, if you do get a chance, to all those listening, get a chance to kind of go back and look at some of the previous videos when Phoenix did this about 5 years ago. But now that he's still doing it, that's fantastic. Now, on stage, one of the things I marvel at with you guys, and especially because it seemed like you spent a lot of the time off the stage up in the air, in a lot
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
ways. But as a drummer myself, just keeping time is hard enough, especially if the crowd isn't clapping on time. But then to be doing it in a box that's suspended above the stage, it's amazing to be able to watch. But what was that like as far as performing? But then on top of it, performing, you're playing, singing, and then as well as hanging in the air above the stage.
Yeah. I mean, look, we have the advantage of doing it a lot, right? So once you get comfortable and, obviously we got in ears and we got clicks in our ears and all that sort of stuff, it just becomes, I mean, second nature. I mean, it makes me sound like I'm like, oh, he really knows what he's doing. I'm not that great of a drummer, to be honest, but it is second nature to me to do those things. And yeah, I mean, yeah, you're up in the air. I mean, the first couple times it's a little like, oh, because the when we're up in those elevator things that move around,
Yeah.
they're great, so you can see through them.
Oh
That's
my
the only part that's
goodness.
a little bit weird. Actually, all of them that we were on are great. So you would get, in the Houston Rockets arena, you're up 30, 40 feet in the air. If you look down, yeah, I mean, you're seeing the ground beneath you, it's that's a little bit trippy, but for the most part, you once you do it a few times, your brain is amazing. How it
Right.
learns things, how it learns what is actually dangerous and what isn't, and how you can trick your brain to overcome things. But before long, it's second nature, and you're not thinking.